Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today is Tuesday, March 11th. And if you have not done it yet, go register with the CAA. You got to start reporting your data for Oregon's EPR bill. I'm here, if you can see from my background, I think. Is this the Alamo? Does anybody know? No? Okay. No one's in the room, actually. I think I'm pretty sure this is the Alamo. I guess I didn't remember. But I'm here in I'm here in San Antonio, Texas. Cory and Evelio are not available this morning. And so you just get me. I'm going to be talking about labels. I'm going to be talking about label liner recycling, because this is just what happens when it is me and I'm here by myself. We end up talking about how labels are packaging. Let's get going. Okay, so first of all, if you're here watching, go ahead and drop a comment. I don't see anybody here. I'm trying to drive the bus by myself here, but they have these shirts here at the show, and I grabbed 3 of them to show you what they are. I don't even know if these are for sale or what, but the first one says this: "Talk digital to me." It's what happens at label converter meetings. Talk digital to me, okay? Second one, I ranked these. My last one is the last one's my favorite. This one says, "I'm bringing sticky back," like adhesive labels. Okay. And then the last one, this is my favorite. Let me know which one is your favorite, if you will. "Love your self adhesives." That's a deep label. That's like that's funny. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyways, let's see here. Nobody? No comments? Am I even on the internet? If nobody comments, does a live show happen? That's the real question. Okay, so earlier today, in this morning session, we heard from oh man, hang on, I gotta get her name. I got the picture. Wait for it. It was Ann Johnson. She's the vice president at RRS, and that is this group right here, Resource Recycling Systems. And oh, hey, all right, Chris. I knew Chris would love some label merch. It was like bringing sticky back. Okay. So Ann is a vice president over here at this company, Resource Recycling Systems. And I thought this was pretty cool. So essentially what happens, and ironically, I could not find a roll of labels back here in this back office area. I was looking, but could not find something. So when you have a roll of labels that goes onto a product, what happens is you have the label, and then it's attached to a liner. And that liner is usually a paper liner with a silicone release, or it's a clear PET liner with a release on it as well. You have to have the silicone because you have, the sticky back. You've got the adhesive. It's got a release from the liner and then go on to the bottle, right? And so what happens on a label applicator is that gets sort of wound through. Then the label, it depends on the type of applicator. We'll just say in this case, there's like a peel plate. The label shoots off onto the container, and then the liner is then wound back and is collected. And typically what happens with that liner, which is like 60% of the product, is it is just thrown away, or it's just discarded. Well, RRS, these guys, and in partnership with Sustana Fiber, they now have a way to collect this industrial waste, specifically the silicone paper, and recycle it, which is awesome. So far as I'm aware, and there was a panel discussion going on while I came in here around policy and what's happening, I don't think that liner is necessarily part of any sort of EPR fee structure yet, right? But it's still a good thing to do, because when you think about the economics of it, you are currently paying as a brand or as a contract manufacturer to discard this liner. And in some cases, it's a lot. It's a ton of material. And now the fact that there are pilot programs happening right now, specifically in the Northeast, and I'm happy to connect you up with these wonderful folks over there. You can now you can collect it and you can send it away to a broker who can, they either chop it up or they just collect it and then they send it to the mill, or they send it to the processing center, which then gets reprocessed, repulped, and then sent to the mill. It's a really exciting thing for us in the label industry. This is like, I know we talked about bringing a sticky back, but like this is like the unsexy stuff of sustainability that I actually get really excited about, because it is a measurable difference. Like it is a thing that we can control in our industry. I cannot control curbside recycling. I cannot control plastic recovery rates. I can't do much about that. But being in the label industry, along with the broader packaging industry, but that's my background, is in the pressure sensitive label industry. This is something that I can share. This is something I can help control. We can do this together. And there's so much liner out there that is made from a paper. It's a paper liner. And so it's an awesome initiative. I'll pull these guys up again. Go follow them. Resource Recycling Systems. There's also a whole group here at TLMI that is dedicated to liner recycling. I think it's LRI, the Liner Recycling Initiative. If you have questions about that, I have another a doppelganger of mine here. I'll pull his profile up here, and then I will share it. Oh, come back here. There we go. And it is, view the pull. Okay. And did we do it? We did it. Contact this guy. He's a bald man named Adam Frey. He's at Wausau Coated, but he's on the TLMI group that is helping to do this. So I thought that was pretty cool. Secondly, there was a presentation around policy. I did catch the beginning of it, and then I came in here, and lots of questions right now around what's happening in the world. And if you missed yesterday, I wasn't able to join the Packaging Today show because I was in with an economist, and it was fascinating. I posted a newsletter about it. I put a podcast out about it. I shared about it live here on LinkedIn and on YouTube. So please go check it out. If you want to get any sort of like transcript or something from it, let me know, because I did record the whole thing. It was Alan Bolu. Yes, I agree, Jesse. This is exciting stuff that we can now recycle that liner. I think that's what you're clapping to, or maybe you were clapping because it's almost over. I don't know. You're just like, yeah, I don't have to watch this. You can just leave. You just don't have to watch it if you don't want to. Anyway, but a lot of talk here around policy. And I got an email, or I saw an email yesterday from a brand sent to a packaging company, and I'll keep everyone's names out of it, but it basically said, we, the brand, don't think that these EPR schemes are going to stick under the current administration. And then today we have a policy advisor talking who sits in Washington, D.C. So a brand who's saying, we're not really sure. And the person who sits there, who works with packaging companies, is like, here is the timeline of all these states as these things are rolling out. So listen, brands, please, whether you like it or not, whether you think it's a good idea or a bad idea, like, I don't know anyone who's like, I love paying taxes. It's my favorite thing. But guess what? You still got to pay taxes, right? Like, or else bad things happen to you. So whether you like it or not, the timelines are happening. These are state laws. Whoever is in charge of the federal government does not have jurisdiction over EPR laws in Oregon right now. And they don't really particularly care. It's probably not even on the radar, but it should be on your radar. I posted a timeline on LinkedIn. You can go follow me on LinkedIn if you're not already. You can see the timeline of when each of these states is rolling out, right? These are laws that have been voted and they are in place. And so please go check it out. if you have any questions, you can hit me up. There's plenty of people on here. You can talk to Cory. You can talk to Evelio. We've all been talking about this for a long time now, and it's actually true. It's really happening. So go and check it out. You can't run from this stuff. I know you wish you could. I know you want to say you could, but it's not going to happen. You need to be on top of it. All right. So we'll be back tomorrow. I will be on a plane. And so I will not be back. Maybe this week, all three of us will be on Thursday or Friday. But right here on LinkedIn, I think I'm on Avelio's page. So not even on my own page. So if you don't follow me, Adam Peak, you can follow me here on LinkedIn. But we'll be right back here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, talking about the same bat crap craziness that's going on in I gotta get some sleep. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you.